From yard to the street. APAC Radio. Keep it locked.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Island Heat Radio Show podcast right here at APAP Radio. This episode is brought to you by APAP Media Group. APAP Media Group is a full-service creative video and photo production company specializing in broadcasting, multi-camera recording, and live streaming. You can contact them via email at info@apapmedia.com. Welcome, everybody. Today, October 7th, 2024. Wow, the year is really rolling along. I gotta say, happy birthday to all of our October people. Yeah. We go shout y'all out a little bit later in the program. All right, but as we get in, always we bring you the heat from the streets. We got the hottest news, events, mix-ups, topics and events for all of you movers and shakers from the Caribbean. Then you know what is on and popping. And of course, we have got the top rated songs right here in the ATL, produced and performed by our Caribbean artists based here in the ATL. So you want to keep it locked as we count down the top 10 songs at the top of the hour. All right. So listen, Lady Lala Bella is going to be joining us soon. All right, she's not going to be able to make it live into the studio, but she will be joining us soon remote. So, we're going to go right ahead and jump into the theme of today's show. The theme of today's show is Belize. Belize. Yeah, Belize became independent from the United Kingdom on the 21st of September, 1981. Seems like just the other day. We got new places still getting independent, but big up to Belize, who they separated from the British Crown, and they were a part of, the colony, the British colony, since 1862. The country was previously owned by, or known as, British Honduras, but their name changed in June of 1973. So Belize was then adopted or admitted into the United Nations on September 21st of 81, and the United States recognized them as an independent nation on October 29th of 81. So there you have it. Belize, they celebrate their independence with parades, dancing, food stalls, the flag raising ceremonies, and it usually runs from the 10th of September all the way to the 21st as they celebrate. Includes marches, music, costumes, and of course the Belize national colors are red, white, and blue. So always, as we do here on the Island Heat Show, we representing for the full Caribbean. That's how we do it, all right? We bring you the hit from the streets, celebrating Belize today as the theme of today's show. We got more coming for you. Keep it locked. Let's jump into a little bit of music, y'all. This is Super G. He says, party insane. This is from Belize.
Everybody come now. Make we start this fun now. Don't worry about the sun, this guy don't know.
From yard to the street.
No, make we start this fun now. Don't worry about the sun, this guy don't know. This party insane. We jump in the rain. We got no shame. We not shame on the game. This party insane. We man in the brain. Music, we bang. I living up to it, That's what we do. Everybody.
It's the voice of Super G out of Belize, y'all. Song called Party Insane.
No, everybody come now. Let me start this one now.
From yard to the streets.
The sun, this guy don't know. This party insane. We jump in the rain. We got no shame. We not shame on the game. This party insane. We man in the brain. Music, we bang. I living up to it, That's what we do.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's the Island Heat Show. Superback, we just warming up. I'm kind of giving time for Lady Lala Bella to join us. Don't want to miss the party, you know. This is the Saucepan Rhythm, y'all. Vibes Productions. This one is out of Trinidad and Tobago. Who's feeling the vibes? Who's feeling the vibes? It's all about fun when it comes to Caribbean music. It's all about fun. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Patrice again. How we go? Patrice again. F-U-N. We always having fun. F-U-N. The vibes has never done. F-U-N. We always having fun. F-U-N. Vibes has never done. We still life for the party. When we come out to jam, vibes always up and happy. Fueling with symptoms. We just jump and mash up the place. Come and we wine and walk up we waist. We just jump and mash up the place. Come and we wine and walk up we waist. Come and we jump. We just party for days. Take it to the extreme. It's an in between. And anyway you find way. Man is just UN. Always having fun. UN. Vibes could never done.
You ain't have nothing more important to worry about than what I'm doing with my life. My life good. Study me. My bread and butter. You study me. Talking about what you're wearing. Study me. Worried about who I'm sleeping with. You study me. But my time not stop. Yes, you're right. And I don't mean intelligent. Just imagine you take time out of your so-called busy life.
We're back on track. We're back on track. It's all about the Saucepan Rhythm, y'all. It's all about the Saucepan Rhythm. This is Problem Child.
I don't mean intelligent. Just imagine.
He said, don't study me.
A busy life to come over to mine and harass me.
Don't fast in my business.
It's more important to worry
Go
about
drink some water, eh?
my life. My life good. Study me. My bread and butter. You study me. Talking about what you're wearing. Study me. Worried about who I'm sleeping with. You study me. But my time not stop. Yeah, stop me. I'm going up. Straight to the top. Dirty hard time not stop. Yeah, stop me. I'm going up. Straight to the top. Dirty. These dirty ninjas with female tendencies. They want to see me fall. These fancy heads don't know the style at all. I am not time for them at all. Cause my life's good. Study me. My bread and butter. You study me. Talking about what you're wearing. Study me. Worried about who I'm sleeping with. You study me.
It's the Island Heat Show, y'all. We bringing the heat. We like it hot.
Fire on the road, fire on the road. When they see them girls, them shaking, but up in the road. It's a whining thing, wine and that. Push it, baby, push it back. Push it up, yeah, let me wine man and spark that match. Whoa, it hot, for the while it hot, for the while it hot, for the while it hot. Whoa, it's the best, for the while it hot, for the while it hot, 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 hot.
From y'all to the streets.
There you have it, y'all. The Saucepan Rhythm. The Saucepan Rhythm. Yeah, vibes. We started off in Belize, everybody. We started off in Belize, but we jumped over to Trinidad and Tobago real quick. Yeah. Welcome back. This is the Island Heat Show. Everybody tuning in right now. Remember, share the link. Spread the word. Don't be greedy. Don't keep all the good stuff to yourself, you know? Share it to your friends. Let everybody know right now we are live from the ATL representing. All right. Now, I'm your host, DJ Super Peck. Still waiting for Lady Lala Bella to join us. You know, hopefully, you know, I can't hold back the vibes too much. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to bring the heat. So let's jump right into from the MP's desk. The Minister of Culture, Gender and Education and Sports met with the King of. Wow, this is incredible. This with the King of Ghana in Jamaica, the cultural ambassador and the office of the president of Guyana at the ministry on October the 3rd. The main purpose of the visit of the Ghanaian royal to Jamaica was to declare Dada Sizzla Kalonji, a.k.a. Miguel Collins, as Rastafarian Chief of Development for repatriation to Ghana, and to share the views on repatriation and other Rastafarian topics. So that's major. Officially, Sizzla Kalonji has been given an official title from the government of Ghana to assist with the repatriation efforts of Rastas back to Ghana. So big ups to the royals every time. You know, everybody, when you talk about the royal family, a lot of times they think about the British royals only. You know, and forget that we Africans, we have our own royalty, of course. You know what I mean? Real talk. Especially in the Caribbean. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on with the British and their former colonial part in Caribbean history. So, we're not too, repatriation is a must. Big ups to Sizzla Kalonji every time. That went from the desk of the MP this week. Now, over the past few weeks, we have reported that Lieutenant Stitchie, one of the great 80s dancehall artists who had become a Christian and turned to gospel music, and for the last 24 years or so, and has recently gone through some unfortunate medical illnesses, and he was unresponsive for some time and is now under long-term care. And there was a news article that came out, or some posting, that he had passed away, and we've cleared that up. It's not true. Stitchie is still alive and well, and still healing and recovering. And this week, Bounty Killer has stepped forward to make a donation to the recovery efforts from the Bounty Foundation. And Bounty Killer wants artists to plan for their retirement. He says financial awareness and assistance comes for those who are already prepared for those days when you're going to need to have those funds. And so he talks about encouraging them to create good music, timeless music, invest financially in your craft so that you have a music catalog that decades later can still have earning potential from these songs. And that's a very, very, very wise statement from an elder in the game now, Bounty Killer, established general, who has put so many young artists on. And now, is speaking wisely about the when you're young and you're hot and the money's really flowing in, you also have to think about, later on when the career cools down and you get on in age. So Bounty has made a heartwarming gesture of $10,000 to assist the gospel reggae singj Lieutenant Stitchie, who's recently suffered from a brain hemorrhage and was left unresponsive. A GoFundMe account was also set up by his wife, Sophia Lang, and who asked for assistance to specialize a long-term care that is needed for him. The combined effort with Shaggy and the Bounty Foundation is just a start, and Bounty promises to do more, but encourages others who can also to step forward and to assist Lieutenant Stitchie. And boy, I tell you what, back in the days, a lot of those artists, they did it more for the love. They didn't think about royalties and, the producers. A lot of times the talent came out, especially out of the ghetto, right? You got poor kids who were not maybe as well educated, didn't spend too much time in school because they were pursuing this music career thing, and, got some quick money in their hand. Meanwhile, their records were being sold around the world. When real records were being sold, like tangible, records for sale, money's being made, and those producers are, were eating the lion's share and having the royalties on everything, even the original lyrics that, these artists created. We had done a story a few months back about Bam Bam and Sister Nancy, the big hit that she freestyled one day in the studio, and it took her about 27 years to ever get any money from a record that is an international global smash hit, and all of her intellectual property freestyling on that beat. So nowadays I hope that the artists do realize that you do have to put something away, for a rainy day. And they'll also make sure that you're handling your business. A lot of the veterans now are trying to do that, trying to recoup and chase down, a lot of lost monies. The other day, we reported that, who was it? Errol Grant not Errol Grant, Electric Avenue. It's Grant. It's not Errol Grant for some reason, but Donald Trump had used the song on one of his political ads, right. And so took him to court and got paid. Some say Eddie Grant. There you go, for Electric Avenue. So having your paperwork in place and having your rights, protected behind your material, making sure that in all aspects you're protected and you're covered and you get any money gains. So Lieutenant Stitchie, prayers go out to you. All fans of Lieutenant Stitchie, do look for that GoFundMe and see what you can do to assist the good brother at these times. Brought us so many years of great music. And one of the things that Bone Tequila had mentioned in the presentation was that when an artist changes from secular music to gospel music, the earning range changes drastically. It's not the same ballpark, So he's dedicated his life to, the gospel, and financially he would not be in the same place that he would if he had maintained his secular nature. Let's hear a little bit from Bone Tequila himself as he made the presentation the other day.
Happy to have you all, as this is another Bounty Foundation initiative where today we are lending some support to my bigger brother, Cleveland Leng. Cleve Leng, better known as Lieutenant Stitchie, the governor. As we all aware that recently he had suffered a serious brain hemorrhage where he been unresponsive for some time. We get to understand that he's in hospital, and then to my knowledge now, I did not know he had been healing way before this now for like 4 or 5 years. He had suffered a couple strokes before. So financially, he has been exhausted. So a GoFund was put up for Cleve, and we have seen it where they are hoping to gain 100,000. That's the goal. We know that time is hard. Everybody don't have it. But whosoever can play a part, I think they should stretch out a hand. Anyways, my foundation, we have been reaching out to a couple of artists in recent time. You remember Junior Biles, the Tiger case, and Stitchie now. He's a man who I am close with. I know Stitchie for some years now. Stitchie has inspired me musically. The song named Natty Dread. We recite that for months to catch all the lyrics, the storytelling, the cadence, the style, the humor, the whole poetry in his music. So Stitchie has touched me musically from I was a youth till I get to learn who Stitchie is, and he's a great person and a good man to me till he has changed his life to Christian faith. If you check Fast and Pray video, I'm in the video where the man a fast and pray for me. That was like late 90s or early 2000s. So we all see that Stitchie needs some help. And I'm playing to the music industry insiders more than the general public, because this is a problem with the music industry. We don't come together for each other. And that's very saddening to me. A whole heap are rich as musician, and me alone, and Richie alone, the whole are we rich in music, and some are we richer financially than some are we. We can help each other. Make we do the chain link.
Yes, indeed. Words from Mount Killer right there, as he made a presentation to the wife of Lieutenant Stitchie of $10,000 to assist. And as you heard him say, you know, he's not the only artist out there who got money. Yeah. Right? So, you know, it was one of those put up or shut up, right? And remember, things go around, Brad. You know, the flip of the coin, you can end up on the opposite side of things. So, one thing that I always say, right? I'm going to keep the Almighty God right by my side. This is the Island Heat Show. DJ Super Peck holding it down for Lady Lala Bella. Still hoping she's going to join us real soon. But meanwhile, we've got some special guests in the building. And like I said, we always keep God right by our side. So let's jump back into some music real quick.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Island Heat. From y'all to the streets.
You know?
Yours truly. Let's go.
We got right by my side. I know I'm gonna make it. Yes, I'm gonna make it. Yes, I'm gonna make it. We got right by my side. I know I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yes, I'm gonna make it. Born to be great and I'm gonna be great. No matter how the system discriminate, no matter how bad mind people may hate, I'm living my destiny. Born to be great and I'll be moving up. I'm gonna make it to the top and I'll be reaching back saying, family where you at? We're all moving up and nobody now drop the promise and no milk on the air. We have to see that. Hold the faith, yeah, we got to keep strong. Though the road may be rocky and so long. Hold the faith, yes, we've got to stay strong. By the blessings of shall we keep moving on. Hold the faith, yeah, we got to keep strong. Though the road may be rocky and so long. Hold the faith, yes, we've got to stay strong. By the blessings of shall we keep moving on. God right by my side, I know I'm gonna make it.
It's officially on all platforms right now. God right by my side. Also, we got Buzzbrain. Let's go.
With a new anthem. Buzzbrain put it on them. Show back Jersey beat with the snapback them. Teacher for free with the travel fax them. Say this summer sweet, watch a new anthem. Girl say me real sweet, this I put it on them. Watch you pray for the summer.
To the streets.
We run a one ya. Cool with the drama. Ooh, them a follow.
Straight out of the ATL.
With the new anthem.
Pick up Dre the Mail on production, y'all. This is Buzzbrain. We interviewed him last week.
Back Jersey beat with the snapback them. Teacher for free with the travel fax them. Say this summer sweet, watch a new anthem. Girl say me real sweet, me say put it on them. Rascal tees and the rascal cap. Rum punch brunch, bring the girl them back. Everybody run, come buy out the shop. Every girl tongue full of color with the lollipop. You mean say papi get the contract, madam with the clock. Addy at the road, travel fax make a walk. Girl just laugh when the Hellcat take off. She know the program, one roll with a boss. Cold bump take her skin to the speech, she like that. Left a voice note, say she'll be right back. She and her friend, them need a nightcap. Lion for the life, cause she like TikTok. With the snapback them. Teacher for free with the travel fax then. Some I go sweet, watch the new anthem. Girl say me real sweet, me say put it on.
ladies and gentlemen, we got him live in the building, joining us right here in the building this week. Buzzbrain, what's going on, Buzzbrain? Yeah,
live, busy, Buzzbrain. Yeah,
Yo, thank you for passing through after last week. We saw what happened, right? Your phone kind of blew up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
People. There was a lot of interest about the new song.
The world want.
Congratulations, my brother.
Yes,
I'm glad to know that people heard it, they liking it, and supporting it. So we said, we're just gonna keep the energy flowing. We're just gonna get you in the building and just introduce you to some more people and let them know what's up.
As to the request for the Buzzbrain, I'm here. Loud.
So I know you're gonna be working on some visuals.
Yeah. The video gonna be shot down at Rum Punch,
Okay.
Being that the atmosphere call for the thing.
Yeah.
We gonna deliver.
Okay.
We have the video putting together now to really launch the project, and that after being shot will be the presentation.
All right. So we got a lot more of Buzzbrain.
Oh yeah,
coming out.
Oh yeah. A whole heap of Buzzbrain them ask about the place. I mean, it all confuse people because them don't know who this Buzzbrain is, but them all find out.
Right. Yo, that's what I want. Listen, right away. Yo, Peck, who was that? Yo, Peck, who? No.
Buzzbrain.
You can't tell me who. Right? I kept the secret. I did not. Yeah,
respect, my brother. I saw the link, Chang.
We did not disclose. Say they're gonna have to figure it out.
Them have 12 months if them follow the clothes, Yeah.
Now, last week you told us you rep from Portmore, Jamaica.
Yeah. Portmore, Redder's Garden.
Okay. And what school? What high school? Because that's important. When people know, right? In the Caribbean, it's about the high school you went to. That's where people know the gay ratings are not.
So, okay, well, I got to talk the things them. Well, who know me know. I mean, who know me know it's going link from Mona High to Calabar. Yeah, as far as high school.
Mona High to Calabar.
Yeah. It's a link if you know the code.
All right, big up to the Mona youths. Big up. But that was more to my side of tongue still.
Right. Yeah, as it is. I mean, when I style them uptown, uptown.
So the thing go. So of course, I'm on the rhythm as well.
Yeah.
I've got good feedback from.
Big up Dread Man,
Big up to that production team. Are we gonna hear more production from them with Buzzbrain?
Oh, yes. There's projects in the works that both from Dread Man. We have tracks from Dread Man, but myself as well produce a couple tracks that we gonna test people with it. I already seen reactions, but we'll test people with it.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep it active.
Yeah, we have to see if them dip on our bus. That's like God.
That's what it is. The man himself, Buzzbrain, is in the building.
Busy.
We're going to jump back into some music. We got another guest we're going to be getting to in just a second. So y'all keep it locked right here. This is the Island Heat Show. Super Peck at the controls. Once again, I'm holding it down for Lady Lala Bella. Hopefully I'm doing a good job, She grades me really hard, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Are you around that ship,
She's a strict English teacher. You know that way? Yeah. Let's jump back into the music. This is another artist who we featured just a few weeks ago, had him direct from Yard on the link. His name is Quick Cook. He says, time to get active, y'all.
Right now, Bogan is the dancehall master, yeah? It's a room! Dancehall, do we dancehall? Can't style, dancehall, do we dancehall? Can't style. Come and mash up the place, you know. Come and mash up the place, you know. Come and mash up the place, you know. Come and we turn up the place, you know. If them ever make we go so one dip, empty the one, the real load one clip. If them ever make we go so one dip, boy, don't be bad slide. Quick, turn it upload like speaker. Driven down the flank and scope on the caper. We got more game than FIFA. Mix up the Willy Bunks with the gully creeper. Out and bad, Miss Awaki the teacher. In at the street, we burn up speedometer. We stay fly past sport and phaser. Every time we step out there, murder. Paint up a place like Berger. Anything this gets stitched like surgeon. Action pack so we body in the world, yeah. We body in the world, yeah. Come make we mash up the place, you know. Come make we mash up the place, you know. Come make we mash up the place, you know. Come make we turn up the place, you know. If them ever make we go so one dip, empty the one they reload one clip. If them ever make we go so one dip, white up the bad slide. Killer step in the party, just start up. Big tune selector, pull that Ras up.
Juggle, we are juggle, brand new music. This is Vibrate. Let's go.
Sass can't do much. Jumping at the beast, then shoot out fast. Can't let me survive with a pull up. Look how the place gets full up fast. Silver shift the beast in a sport mode. We lock the street, you know, code. Have a bag of girl by the boat.
What's that? What is that, Buzzy? What is that? 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 What is that, Buzzy? What is that? ATL doing that thing, ain't it? Yeah.
ATL, Lord.
Hey,
the
artists in this town.
Action.
Really, actually.
Yeah, man.
One time it used to be in New York. One time maybe it used to be in Miami.
Well, you know, say, as far as the code they go, we have a locking of the key from back then we are built till now.
Oh, you mean? One time they even used to say it was London.
No, all that too.
Yeah.
Everybody might.
Tell them about Caribbean, Atlanta, yeah? Yes, I there, yeah.
Loud.
Atlanta's own, Vibrate, let's go.
Loud.
Sass can't do much. Jumping at the beast, then shoot out fast. Can't let me survive with a pull up. Look how the place get full up fast. Silver shift the beast in a sport mode. We lock the street, you know, code. Have a bag of girl by the boat, load. I saw we really wall vibes. Brain a feel like kite. I grade a kick brain up in nice sky. Crack us, have a few gal in I'm sight. Say she want vibe with the team all night. She love the white Tennessee with all ice. Bad gal, after sitting talking night tights. She just a bubble like Coke and Sprite. Little more, she a bubble pan pipe. Vibes can't too much. Jumping at the beast, then shoot out fast. Gal, let me survive with a pull up. Look how the place get full up fast.
I told you I'm gonna keep it juggling. We represent it for Atlanta same way. This is produced by ATL's own Patex,
Me nah have no chill with the waistline. Every day I have some in a waste time. Give me speed, give me juke, give me bassline. Give me bassline, give me bassline. The place gets hot when I go down. Make it bubble like fuck on this stuff now. When I cook it up. Steamy walk and make your bun down. Ting down and stop, never run out. When I cook it up. I arch back rotate. Come let me fix you a plate. You never know it coulda taste like that. Good flavor up in your face. No chill with the waistline. Every day I have some in a waste time. Give me speed, give me juke, give me bassline. Give me bassline. The place get hot when I go down. Make it bubble like butter on the stove now. When I cook it up. Steamy walk and make your bun down. Ting down and stop, never run out. When I cook it up. I, body not lazy. It a go wrong and wrong. Come up slow, then drop it right down. If you want me, find me there. Cook it up. Body not lazy. It a go wrong and wrong. Come up slow, then drop it right down. If you want me, find me there. Cooking up, that's why I wicked how I want so. If you're not able with the best, then go so. Come, show me you can take wine. Show me you can take wine. Cause me not have no chill with the waistline. Every day me have some in a waste time.
Boy, I tell you what.
Oh my lord, man. My lord with it.
Patrice Roberts right there, cooking it. Beat produced by ATL's own Patex. I gotta always make sure I put proper respect on the man's name. I gotta make sure I say Grammy winning Patex. Yeah.
Salute.
This is the Island Heat Show. I'm your host, Super Peck, and joining us is the lovely Lady Lala Bella. How you doing tonight?
Wagwan, massive. Me there, have to enter into the chat, see Wagwan, and check in upon the earthlings down here on the planet.
Mama Lola Bella cook it up though. Me see her
Isn't
blend up a thing over there.
They are blend up and mix up over here. So yes, the good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's the voice of Buzz Braid still with us, hanging out. Yeah, oh, Lady Lala Bella, how have I been doing so far? I'm always nervous when you're not here to make sure I'm okay. She gave the okay.
Chef will cook it up properly. Yeah, keep the mix going.
Now you notice that that song is in the juggling, so it's no longer on the countdown.
Wow. Well, the beautiful thing about the countdown is that it's constantly refreshing with new music from Georgia artists, Caribbean based, and we do our thing.
We do our thing here, and we've been doing our thing here for quite some time on the Atlanta entertainment sphere. And let me tell you something about the originals, yeah? See, I got to Atlanta just about the year of the Olympics, right? And in that time, the Atlanta, Caribbean entertainment scene was very limited.
Yeah.
Right? The population was much smaller at the time.
Yeah.
They were not, I would say, a lot of venues. There were not a lot of different kind of events that we have now here in Atlanta, which we'll get to running down the events in just a little while, But seeds were planted, and I've seen over the years how the current scene reflects those seeds that were planted way back then. There's a lot of people don't know why they do what they do here in Atlanta, how they do it like that, where did that all come from. So we have a very, very, very special guest with us here in the building, a man who is here to see those early days and play a pivotal role in the development of the Atlantic Caribbean entertainment scene here. Okay, joining us is CEO of P6 brand agency.
Brand agency, yes.
But I want to say an international extraordinaire in terms of his expertise in marketing, event planning, graphic design, artistry. A man, he wears a lot of hats.
A lot of hats.
He's a husband, he's a father, and he's a friend. Welcome, Precise Haley, to the show, everybody.
Man, thank you for letting me come down and hang out with you, man.
Hey, I'm glad you could, fit some time into your busy schedule.
Yes.
Come join us.
Today's the day.
Yeah, making it happen.
Yeah.
So tell us, as I told you, people about the original days. When did you reach Atlanta first?
All right, so let me take it back, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm Guyanese, right?
Okay. All right, we're gonna get there, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So we went from Brooklyn to Toronto to New York, and I came to Atlanta back in the early '90s for college. Okay. Right. Mm. And in '95. But prior to that, I was a DJ from 16. I was in this reggae song in New York called TNT.
Okay.
Right? And
was it a Trini sound?
It was a Trini sound.
Okay.
It was a Trini sound.
Guyanese youth in Brooklyn, right, on the Trini sound.
On the Trini sound, right? And so when I came to Atlanta, that type of music wasn't too much of a thing. So I started getting into the hip hop scene and hooked up with a bunch of hip hop DJs. And we started a crew called Wax Factor DJs first.
Okay.
Right? And so in doing that, we were all from the North. But during the time of the early 90s, Atlanta had a different style of music that was popping.
Yeah, the bass music, the
booty shake.
The booty shake bounce.
Booty shake music.
The Mexican music.
Yeah. So, to be able to DJ in the club, you have to kind of play that music, whether you liked it or not.
Or can understand it or not.
Yeah. So that was kind of like the thing. So, I did that and then DJed in a bunch of different spots. And luckily for me, I got plugged in with some people that instantly made me the DJ who did the reggae set in the hip hop party. So I was the
Nice.
20 minutes of the reggae set in
Yeah.
the hip hop party. You know what kind of reggae music that was? It was commercial reggae.
Yes. Early 90s, you know.
As it
yes.
said.
Yeah, the commercial reggae set in the hip hop party.
Right.
And the reason why that's important, and I'm going to talk about that a little later. And so from that point, we wanted to kind of have an event where people knew what kind of music that they were going to hear when they came, which allowed us not to play
Right.
that type. No disrespect to that kind of music, but we wanted to play, the music that we grew up with.
Yeah, because if you just advertise a party, anybody can come to a party, and in the South, they'll expect the Southern music.
Well, we in Atlanta.
But you're right, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you wanted to say, hey, we're going to play something different, so here it is, so you know when you're stepping in the door what to expect.
But just
and what was that?
But just like an artist, when people come to your show, they know what to expect, which allows you to do more of you versus a regular DJ. You have to play for the people, whether you like it or not. Right. So we try to cultivate a vibe like an artist. You come into our show, you know what to expect. So we're going to do our best to do ourselves at that party. Right. And so, in coming up with the name, it was kind of easy because my guy Demond, shout out to my guy Demond, I went to Morris Brown. He was the president of the Morris Brown Tri-State Club, right? So believe it or not, our first party wasn't called the Tri-State Party. I forgot the name. It was at the spot called Ernestine's. That used to be a print shop across from the hospital on P Street. Small little spot, right? So that party, we ended up with 150 people, but at the time we didn't know better. We passed out like 300 flyers.
Yeah.
And
that's a good turnaround for 300 flyers.
Because we was linked to the AUC. And so we had two parties there. And then the third party, I got hooked up with I got Mr. V, who had a new spot called a Casino on Auburn Avenue that wanted me to do a party there. And so by that time, I got a little wiser, right? And we made 4,000 flyers and 4,000 stickers and 200 posters, because at the time nobody was doing posters, so we running around with the staple guns, with the
back when you could do that.
and not get arrested.
And the casino directly across the road from
the Royal Peacock and Ethiopian Vibrations.
Right.
At the time, right? So we did that party, and I pulled up, I think probably like 9:45, and the line was down the block. Yeah. We ended up with like 1,800 people. Wow. And the light bulb went off. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
You build it, they will come.
Yeah. You build it right, and they will come. Yeah. Especially if you come up with something that is unique. Right. Yeah.
And there was a audience for it here because of the schools. There was a lot of students coming from up north, right?
Exactly. But believe it or not, because, I surveyed people and had people fill out emails and surveys. 60% of the people that was coming from the Tri-State Party were from Atlanta. Okay. They were people from Atlanta that like that type of music.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was more about the music than the people.
Gotcha.
It's people that are into this type of music. There's people from Atlanta that don't want to hear booty shake music. Right. You know what I mean? So so it was that kind of thing.
Good stuff. So there you have it. So now it starts off, and it wasn't the Tri-State Party as yet.
Well, that one was the Tri-State. That was the name of that party.
Okay.
Yeah. And so from then we did other parties, right? We did other parties, and the idea behind it, because I don't know if you knew this at the time, the original name was Wax Factor, right? Wax Factor DJs, to be precise, right? But in 1999, I changed the name to Extreme Entertainment initially. And the tagline was the creators of the next big thing.
Right.
And so the idea behind it is, instead of going to all the regular spots that people normally throw events at, was to find new venues that people normally don't mess with to have events at. And that was the hook. And we were taking you to new places first.
Right.
We were the first people to do a regular party at the Atrium. Prior to that, you only did concerts at the Atrium.
Right.
We were the first people to do a regular party at the Tabernacle. Prior to that, you only could do concerts at the Tabernacle.
So that was the idea behind it. We were taking you to venues that you've never been to before.
Right.
We paid the expensive cost of that.
Yeah.
But that was the idea behind it that people didn't understand.
Right. So it wasn't that the same old place I went to last Saturday night, the Saturday night before that. It was some place that I've never probably partied at before, and giving them that kind of a special exclusive experience.
Yes, that's what it was about.
Now this is about the time, folks, when a young Khalil Wonder, Crisis Done, and Super Peck meet. Precise. We were all undergrads at Morehouse at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And instrumental in not just putting Highlander on the scene in terms of because of the events and giving us a platform to be seen, but behind the scenes, literally how we played, the style of it, and so tell the people a little bit about that, because if your parties, how each DJ played was extremely important. How you selected your DJs was important. The combinations and the science to that. So give the people a little bit of run.
So remember what I said earlier about I was the reggae DJ who played the commercial reggae set at the hip hop party.
Right.
That is the concept that I ran with. So when we were breaking into new venues and going to Buckhead and different places like that, the idea was we had a totally different group of people. Remember, we had Atlanta people who liked our music. Right? So we had to play a certain way for those particular people.
Right.
Like, I grew up in basement bashment parties and all of that, but we couldn't do it that particular style because we're breaking new ground.
Right.
We're actually making the dancehall scene in Atlanta commercial, right? Because people hated on that part too.
Yeah.
We was making it commercial, right? And the main thing that people were hating was because we were bringing a new group of people that didn't go to Stone Mountain and Lithonia and the Peacock and Legacy and those kind of places, right?
Right.
A prettier group of people, of people that financially, do more, buy more bottles and have more fun,
right.
Like the uptown group of people, but
right.
the American
uptown
version, like Americans that like reggae music,
right?
Whole different group of people that nobody even knew existed, right?
Yeah.
And so we found them through the Tri-State party and then moved them to all of our other parties. Yeah. So the idea was, if you wanted to play at this party, you had to play a certain style that would be attracted to those particular people that would get them to keep coming back. Right? So the idea is, I know you remember this, no early warm-up tunes.
Yeah, the party starts as the door opens, the party starts.
Yes.
Now, it doesn't mean that you're playing the latest club banger at 10 o'clock, but it was a sexy way of warming up the party that was still fun, that people wanted to experience. I want to get there early to not miss that part.
Which is right.
Now, Lady Lala Bella, I know around that time in the history on the Caribbean scene, right, there was those sounds like a prophecy, like a vigilante, a King Heritage, a Rudy International.
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
Right.
Before it was Apocalypse.
Right.
Yeah.
It changes. So, having, a family being, Rudy International.
When Deb was a solo DJ.
Tell us about, at that time, what was your glimpse of the Atlanta party scene? What was your viewpoint? Because I know you're coming in a little bit younger, but you're seeing your big brother, doing this stuff. What was your take on the Atlanta Caribbean party scene at that time?
The biggest thing for me is that a good event is like a well curated album. So you have the people, you have the environment, the venue, and of course the DJ that brings together all of the soundtrack of who we are as a Caribbean people, and not only that, but a diaspora, because as you mentioned so eloquently, is that the African American community also has a great propensity towards Caribbean culture. They like the music, they like to move, they like to dance, they like soca, they like how it makes them feel. So I got to experience that through the eyes of both my brothers being on the sound system scene and really taking it by in the hand because they're carrying their case of records, they're carrying their CDs. You know, this is a time with way before digital.
Yeah.
So the analog was pristine. It had to be sharp. It had to be on point. You know, you had to have the juggling properly managed. So I got to know producers and artists through the eyes of, you know, someone who's voicing dubs on a regular basis. And I think that that's what's been missing lately in the culture is that that pride of having your sound system and having those dubs.
There's those who are still out there with the dub, doing the dub thing. It's a different kind of game nowadays. The music industry has changed, right? Times have changed. The party scene here has changed tremendously from the days we were talking about. Like I said, this is planting the seeds. This was the creating of which we know, Lady Lala Bella, the Uptown Party is a big thing in Atlanta now, right? The day party, the parties in Midtown and on the rooftops and all of that.
Yeah.
That was not a thing.
Right.
And the Caribbean community initial said, no, we don't want that. And that's how we do our thing. You know,
Right.
when the pretty club thing and right? We don't want to go where there's too much police and, you know, and we don't want to go where there's too much anti-man and these things.
Right.
Yes.
Real talk.
That part. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So precise. We're talking here about the first Tri-States party, the Highlander sound coming into the scene. And now it wasn't just the reggae set at the,
Right.
now, because Highlander had the opportunity to expand,
Of course.
that entire Caribbean scene in the Atlanta. So tell us about a little bit about that.
Well, we started doing every kind of party. So what makes me different is I'm extremely well-rounded, right? And so people who know me know I do everything. But in terms of parties and events, we had poetry readings, concerts, hip hop events, fashion shows, upscale a bunch of celebrity events, and then we had the hardcore church in Flatbush at the Royal Peacock, event, right?
Yeah.
Uniform dance and those type of parties as well. Foam party at Club Legacy,
Yeah.
and so no other promoter was able to do the different styles. You either did one or the other.
Yeah, you were the soca guy, you were the hip hop guy, you were the reggae.
Exactly. But mainly the thing was breaking new ground, doing new locations, new venues, doing Buckhead, Midtown, Underground, and taking the Caribbean community and the music where it's never been taken before. Right. Because, I would honestly say the reggae people that we've seen in Stone Mountain, right, in Lithonia, I've probably seen two of them. I used to see Dale and Terrence in Buckhead.
At certain spot,
Nobody else. They would not come. Yeah. So we had to create a new group of people, and then they slowly started migrating, right? Breaking new ground and bringing the music to other people because I was always well-rounded and I wanted to do it like that. And I knew I wanted it to have a particular style of party, right, to draw a certain audience.
Yeah.
Because one, you make more money, and two, it's just more fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The days of it, and the Caribbean people know this, standing on the wall with your case of Heineken by your foot, you know what I'm saying, in the dark-ass club. I didn't mean to say that. Like, nah, man, we ain't doing that.
Right.
We dancing beginning to end. We vibing out. People ain't up in the VIP looking pretty. We dancing beginning to end. So that was the thing behind it. And luckily for me, I met a group of young men, Highlander, that was able to do that. Right. And I think some of it was because I was there from the very beginning and had y'all up in those parties in order to cultivate that style.
Very true.
Because all of the other reggae sounds at the time couldn't do that.
Right.
And that was the reason why they was hating on Highlander. The Highlander was quote unquote commercial.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Then Highlander had a website and all kind of futuristic stuff.
Meanwhile,
I can attest to the formula working. A be a girl will get done.
but that was part of the formula.
Yes,
You came to one of our parties. You probably see females that you've never seen before in your
I'm not
life.
only a client, I'm a partner. Yeah.
All right. But the cultivation of the style from the start is we understood everything was targeted. But what people didn't understand too is that one of the things that Khalil and I were very firm on was we was going to rep for the culture right through. So we still played Bob Marley. We still played Barrington Levy. We still played Dennis Brown. We still played, because there was a thing that would get people hyped. People love reggae music.
Yes.
You know? So I remember DJ Mars saying this. There was times where he would want us to get on because it changes the energy.
Exactly.
So when he comes back in now, it's like it's a different...
People are party.
Yeah, real talk. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in tune to the Island Heat Radio Show podcast right here on APAP Radio. I am your host, Super Peck.
And Lady Lala Bella, and you don't know, say it's getting to that time. We're going to do the top 10 countdown.
It is. Now, folks, we've got two special guests in the building. We are talking with Precise Haley from P6 Brand Agency, and the man himself, Buzz Brain, is in the building as well.
Yeah,
now, this week in Atlanta, we had a few things go down around town. Now, I was able to go to the Marley Brothers show at Lakewood Amphitheater last Thursday, which was an excellent show. Well attended.
That is it.
And it was really Marley legacy. So they really focused in on their father's music. And they did, I think, a song or two each, of their bigger songs. And it was just a great show. People vibed out from start to finish. Big up G for Stone Love was the early warm selector and had the people ready for the show. And yeah, I gotta say, to me, Ziggy has that essence of Bob, man.
Wow.
Listen, they're all great, but
yes,
there's just
yes, some more than Stephen.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. He goes somewhere in the performance. It's just it's different. But it was a great show. I gotta say, big up to Lady Nicole celebrating her engagement party this week, all white engagement party this weekend. Couldn't make it, but everybody, send congratulations out to Nicole, and of course. Oliver Samuel's play was this weekend. Shout outs to Mikey Sparkles. Oliver who, did his thing once again. Well attended. He did two shows, the Friday and the Saturday. And the Jamaican King of Comedy is here in the ATL. And saw a lot of pictures, got some really great reviews. Always funny.
Yeah, that funny brother.
Yeah, man.
Funny brother.
And then, of course, coming up, we've got Kes and J Boog are going to be at the Tabernacle on December 5th. What else do we have going on locally here this week?
Bingo on a Monday, every Monday.
Bingo.
R and Bingo every Monday. R&B Tuesdays every Tuesday. Rum Bar every Tuesday. Seafood Tuesdays every Tuesday. And Soul Food Wednesdays every Wednesday.
We've got Way Up Wednesdays. We've got Chef Tony's Fish Fry Wednesdays, Tacos and R&B Wednesdays, Detour Thursdays every Thursday, Chopper Thursday, and Gal Farm Thursdays. Of course, Thirst Trap Thursdays, Street Vibes Thursdays. A whole lot is going on in the ATL during the week. And that's just Thursday.
But Friday, we have Like Glue on Fridays, Feel Good Fridays every Friday, Retro every first Saturday, Soca meets Bouillon every third Saturday, Sophisticated Saturdays every third Saturday, Oldies but Goodies every Sunday, Bad Gal Sunday every Sunday, Chili Sundays every Sunday because it's going to get cold, but Hot Oil. With that. On a Sunday.
Yes, Mama, you can talk about that one.
Yes. And then the rum punch, to keep you warm as well.
And we've
Keep
got
up, team.
also Sunset Sundays, and that goes down from 7 p.m. to midnight.
Yes.
G Beats and the man himself,
Yes.
Precise, is
Precise.
hosting that event, and that is at
1804.
1804, a Haitian-owned restaurant.
Haitian-owned restaurant, Caribbean restaurant. Food is amazing on the south side. Yes. And Precise is also guest DJing too. You know, it's exclusive. I normally don't do it. I came out for that.
Hey, listen.
All weekend buzz out then.
Yeah, for me, that's like Yoda. Jumping back behind you, right?
Yeah,
the Jedi Master.
The boss, I do it.
So anybody who's on the south side, go check it out because you're gonna be in for a treat. Because like the man said, versatile. So he's gonna take you around the world. It ain't just one way. No, we party every kind of way. Trust me.
Him know if set the atmosphere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I can attest to it. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Formula work.
Now on the 11th, it's all about feelings. That's Donna Lee's birthday night event. We've got Nadine's 50th birthday on the 12th. The Fall Soundfest, which is the sound system string up. So going back to the original days of the big wall of speakers and test the sound system, the active sound system. I'm glad to know the culture is still alive for that as well.
Real argument.
Yeah. I mean, on the 13th, it's all about the Social Vibes Team Annual BBQ returns. And on the 13th, Laugh-a-thon. So I remember when you used to have one event on a Friday and maybe two events on a Saturday. And anyhow, somebody who had planned their party for like a couple months in advance and you put your party on their same day, they're mad at you like if they own the date. Like, how could you possibly have a party on the date that I'm having my party
John
on?
Wayne used to do that.
Oh, man. So we're going to go
Snitching on him.
A whole lot of people used to do that. Like,
Vibes crew.
Wow.
But now, I guess the population is big enough. We've got 10 events even on a Tuesday.
buzz out. Every day of the week,
Atlantis Caribbean crew is grown up.
Yes, man. Grown up. Big
time. It's a big difference.
Atlanta big enough.
Hey,
man.
Hey, thank you to the hard work that was put in.
Yes.
We're gonna get to a little bit in the conversation too. Are all of these changes necessarily for the better? All right. But right now, let's get into our top 10 countdown real quick. We're going to run through because I want to keep this conversation going. All right. So we're going to move really quickly through the countdown this week. Making a debut on our countdown.
And it feels so good. It's DJ Super Peck with Rub You Down.
Right.
Greetings, Turbans. May I find another one? Ladies.
I got gifted hands, baby, let me rub it down. Rub it down, rub it down, rub your whole body down. Wax on, wax off, baby, let me rub it down. Rub it down, rub it down, rub your whole body down. Gifted hands, baby, let me rub it down. Rub it down, rub it down, rub your whole body down. From your head to the ground, baby, let me rub it down. Rub it down, rub it down, rub your whole body down. Stress is a killer, the number one at large. Ladies, don't worry, Peck is in charge. Free scented candle, a tile massage. For every hot gal, them whole entourage. Every woman deserve a spa day. Head and pamper in every little way. Relax your body, make the stress fade away. Serious thing, make that day off and play. I got gifted hands, baby, let me rub it down. Rub it down, rub it down, rub your whole body down. Wax on, wax off, baby, let me rub it down. Rub it down, rub it down, rub your whole body down.
Yours truly, DJ Super Peck. Second time making the countdown. Debut on the Rub You Down single. That one we dropped 4 months ago. So everybody going out to the YouTube and all platforms going to support it.
Sounds good.
Give thanks.
Catch up. What you mean?
Banger. Is a banger.
You definitely are. And if you like this next hot tune, you're gonna love this number 9 entry, Vibrate with Danique. It's Bonnie and Clyde.
She have the vibe where I like. She drive me mad, yo, me not deny. She am a queen, oh, got my lifeline. She all mine. Top man in her life and that a me, yeah. Bad gal and me type of what you mean, yeah. She had the realest, down to ride whenever needed. And she no need no one to tell her she the one. She had the realest, down to ride whenever needed. She a whole vibe and me know that. When we touch the road, you a roadblock. Bonnie and Clyde, you know that. Natural, natural, natural. And when them marks you down to ride, you say you want a king in your life. Realize, no surprise. You stay by my side, and you don't need no one. Cause you're number one. You are the realest. Down to ride, better believe it.
That's the man himself, Vibrant, right there alongside Danique. Number 9 position this week with the Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes, and we're making our way down the countdown, heating things up. Here at number 8 is Ras Fraser Jr. and Anthony B with Most High Protect.
Jah is our light and salvation.
He's my Lord and Savior. Oh, the conquering lion is the creator.
Ras Fraser Jr. feature Anthony B.
The Most High protect I and I, never let I go astray. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although temptation comes my way, guide I from these sinful ways. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And never you worry yourself about the time. Never you worry yourself about a thing. When you're one with Mother Nature, that's a true blessing. Protected and highly favored by the King.
Fear no one.
Oh, enough get confused and I run up and down. Oh, them a scream on a ball when the fire start burn. Oh, Babylon system a tumble down. Oh, whoa, Jaja protect the eye, never let I go astray. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although temptation comes my way, guide I from these sinful ways. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ras Fraser Jr. set on the battlefield, we are soldier. Now watch the cut off jeans, clocks and pullover. Man a Rasta serious, we no joker. And we no baby, we no need no soda. Tell them we marching.
That is the number 8 song on this week's countdown. That is Ras Fraser Jr. featuring the fireman himself, Anthony B, with Most High Protect.
Oh yes, and you'll love this next single with July Bailey, Real Bad.
Why you real bad? I know you're really bad for me. Why you real bad? I know you're really bad for me. Yeah. Something about you got every woman talking about you. Yeah. So I come here with plans to do everything them tell me say don't do. Yeah. Them experience cancel. Say the good in your summer wire. Yeah. Although you part for me. Feelings just above the way you touch me, feel me. Rub up on my body and touch me, feel me. Ooh, I get to see about you and me. Why you real bad? Do you really bad for me?
July Bailey with Real Bad. Yeah, love her voice, you know. Love her
I
voice.
like them bad them ways.
Yeah, man. Sounds good.
But real good.
Be a trouble, man. Trouble there. Bad behavior.
Well, in this next song, the encouragement, the motivation, baby. Here again on the countdown is Ras Fraser Jr. and Innovision with Never Give Up.
Music can be ammunition, and I don't need no permission. We have to complete this mission. This is Ras Fraser Jr. alongside Innovision.
Time come when you feel like giving up. Natural, so nothing that you are stuck. Time come when you wanna call it quits. Natural, so no start throwing fits.
Even though it's a million mile, I will chart my journey. I will walk my boot heels off. The road may be rugged and steep, they can't stop your glory. Just let them keep on talk. What life has taught I is to love and not to boast. Enemies surround I, love is my only force. That's why I stay far from Satan. And so we stay from day one. I and in a vision, I tried. Give praises to the great one. Fight the fight, don't give up. When one door is locked, many more is open. Never you give up. And even when them tell us say you cannot make it, fight the fight, don't give up. No skylark, it's serious thing, no joking. Remember we are chosen.
Ras Fraser Jr. right there with the second entry on the countdown. The number 6 song this week alongside Innovision. Ras Fraser was our guest just too long ago on the program. And watch out for his upcoming album. It's going to be released real soon. I Am Conscious. All right? So make sure y'all look out for that. Well, as we head into the top half of the countdown, this is where we're counting down the top songs by Caribbean artists who are based here in the ATL.
Okay.
And forward ever, backward never. We're giving them the pressure, bus pipe with Haunted.
Yeah. Hey. It's pressure bus pipe. Can't believe it. Just can't believe it. Them stifle the music and we know that. But Rastafari message couldn't hold back. We use the music to liberate the poor blacks. Some use the music to supply the street with more glass. Oh, so much slackness are going in at the media. Can't believe how this we come to one know we that. Seems like only badness get the feedback. That's why the pressure coming in real. I can offer them haunted. Sweet reggae music, yeah, dead. All in Africa you see it. Real reggae music wanted. Miss enough of them haunted. Sweet reggae music, yeah, dead. Looking at me eye and you will see some and I see where the music planted. Hey, I speak from the heart and I don't care who vex. Songs now get no play if I no murder or sex. But spite come for balance it with righteousness. A spiritual fire I no come for fight flesh. Little you done scam and nothing else now come. Government still a give the people false up. Just a knife on a mission and no joke. Me nah beg no friends certain things we no support. None for them haunted. Real reggae music yeah dead. All in a Europe you see it. Sweet reggae music wanted. Miss enough for them haunted.
The message is so strong in the music. I don't even want to cut it. That is the voice of Pressure Bus Pipe with his latest release right there. Haunted, y'all.
True words, true words. Well, we're going to rain down some positivity again with Demarco at the number 4 position. Rain.
Bono.
I wonder if it's safe here. Tell me not Shakespeare.
Friends switch up from them start see a change gear. Can't make them know when you buy your plane fare. Them see you broke and get rich in the same year. Of course, more time you have to hold it when you start achieve. Jealousy I take them over all because I grieve. Cool world it make me heart to freeze. When I plot for my life from me I want to leave. So me be around coming I want to sleep. Can't trick me with no girl fi kick it like the water needs. Nowadays me drive a 80 and go park a beast. It set me thoughts at ease. I know they want in the shield. Big up the dog them when we standing at the rain we do. Be me dogs me do the same. Naughty heart I take them over look what fear me do. Loyalty dog is all we need. Them try to put me in a mark, me can't believe. I know the one in the shield. Pick up the dog, them when we standing at the rain with you. Bono. Enough of them a boy, yeah, them no value real. So me stay in my circle like the scanner wheel. Jaw wipe when the wicked, them a plan on me. Them see black and cement on me and gather steel. Hola, guide and protect my tree. The big up all the day when them a check for me. Loyalty can't buy a shop, so watch your friend them on the best believe. I know the one in the shield. Big up the dog them every
yeah, man. It is the voice of Demarco right there. The number 4 song, climbing one place from last week. Big up to the brothers who will stand in the rain with you. But like I said last week, big up to the ones who give you an umbrella.
Real.
Berate the one who give you an umbrella too.
That one was a banger. That one was hard. I love that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
The track is crazy.
DeMarco doing his thing.
Yes, and so as you know, after the rain is always the visible light, and you can see it through sight. That white sugar look like salt.
Yo, cash flow. Mr. Dirty Heart no want the cash grow. But the words of the enemies, them can't hurt me. And the silence of my friend, them for my journey. Then we see you going to fire and I melt through a gasoline for your back. Me no trust them a blood clot. Cleanest clothes with the dirtiest salt. Member say white sugar look like salt. White sugar look like salt. Me no trust them a blood clot. If them get a chance, then me must head fast. Member say white sugar look like salt. White sugar look like salt. Yeah, so watch you step on the gravel. Them on the mind, put your flesh on the nozzle. It's who them vex you a progress and a travel. Them so depressed cause you know this and you battle. When you a step on the big X-Men, them a chat you. Them want see I die young. I feel like them a friend when them a try fight out. Watch them alerts and them a wait for see the right time come. Them want your life find ground. Me don't trust them a blood clot. Cleanest clothes with the dirtiest salt. Member say white sugar look like salt. White sugar look like
He said the cleanest clothes, but the dirtiest heart. White sugar look like salt.
We're not calling no name. We're not calling.
DeMarco right there with the number 3 song this week on the countdown.
And in the words of Ras Fraser Jr., me no want a friends from you, nor you, nor you, nor you.
Bop. I love Mama Bella. Love
You know,
Mama Bella.
man, you can do it. You can do it. You see it. All right. And here we're going to give you a little blend with the 2085T Spice in the number 2 position.
Why? I need them not too good. But come here, grandma talk to you. This a 2085. Look back on things when me archive. Who never like me, them shoulda survive. Fi see me living up my best life. Back in the days, me used to go on bad. Nobody coulda dance like me, you must be mad. Me bumper so fat used to make man glad. But me sorry say me kids never get a better dad. Me fight for me work and them get highlight. One of them sex me man right under me sight. The same people where used to talk bad about them. All of a sudden now everybody tight. Them fight me so hard must it show me black. The 10-year contract make me shame the attack. Mash mouth did I pay people fi no play my song. Now me have a couple platinum plaque. Right now me glad me a mind my business. Me no business with nobody business. Me stay out of the way and me live my life. Me no business with nobody business. Right now me glad me a mind my business. Me no business with nobody
She's
business.
the queen of the dancehall. Atlanta's own Spice right there in the number 2 spot.
And you know she can't just take one spot, you have to take 2. So here she is again. Before we do that, we're going to get to our rundown of the countdown. At number 10, we have DJ Super Peck with the Rub You Down. Yeah, man. 9, Vibrant, Bonnie and Claude. 8, Ras Fraser Jr. and Anthony B, Most High Protect. Number 7, July Bailey, Real Bad. Number 8, Ras Fraser Jr. and Intervision, Never Give Up. Number 5, Pressure Bus Pipe, Haunted. Number 4, DeMarco Rain. Number 3, DeMarco White Sugar Look Like Salt. Number 2, the 2085T from Spice. And none other than the queen of the dancehall at number 1, holding down the position with Ex-Boyfriend.
Island Heat from yard to the street. Why, oh why do men give us this feeling? I'm really not sure. You say trust why you do some things to make me unsure. I'm confident in myself, but the thoughts that you put in my head make me feel insecure. Why, oh, why, oh, why? You wanted me, you got me, then you turn around and now you lost me. Now sit down in a no man misery, no boy can disrespect me. Before we start date, me tell you that straight. You start coming late and not communicate, you not appreciate. The love turn to hate, I know you want talk, but it's too late. Now I got another ex-boyfriend. I need another next boyfriend. I got another ex-boyfriend. I got another ex. Now I got another ex-boyfriend. I need another next boyfriend. I got another ex-boyfriend. I got another ex. Weak man can't date alpha female. That's why most relationships fail. They want you put your emotions in jail. Broken men need the right detail. It's like you're playing with checkers and chess. You definitely not the man I manifest. You promise me more, I end up give me less. That's why you're the ex. Now I got another ex-boyfriend. I need another next boyfriend. I got another ex-boyfriend. I got another ex. I got another ex. Now I got another ex-boyfriend. I need another next.
She's got another ex-boyfriend, everybody. Does that mean she's free, single? Is she trying to say she's single?
Mama season of a
She has
reason.
tried. She has tried.
Yeah,
One
we
season of a reason, and she, of course, is also trying to build a Manis anthem. So why not?
a what anthem?
Manis.
A Manis.
She made that up. That ain't real.
Not
That's not real.
for a
That's
Manis.
not real.
I can't compute, can't correlate.
Is that what they call them nowadays?
I have no space for the man.
Is that what they call them? I got another name. I'm a traditional.
Right. It starts with a THOT.
We all believe in thought culture around here.
Blank pan apart there.
Yeah, man. So big up to Spice, right? She's at the top of the countdown, holding court. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Y'all go check out her album 25 Mirror 25. It's out, 25 tracks. Yeah. I think way too long, but a good album. 25 tracks is just a lot of music to digest in one sitting nowadays.
Double album.
That's a double album. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mama proves that she can do it, man.
Folks, you're listening to the Island Heat radio show right here on APAP Media Radio. This is Super Peck.
And Lady Lala Bella. And we're just heating up. You done know that we just gave you the top 10 Atlanta countdown for the Caribbean music chart. But we have some more news to provide for you before we get off the dial.
And we do have our two guests in the building. We're still with our two guests. We're still with our two guests.
Man, I'm still here.
Boss birthday.
Wagwan, precise Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
So we're cataloging or detailing the history of the Atlantic Caribbean entertainment scene from the fledgling days to the growing juggernaut that it is right now.
Yeah, man.
I did want to ask you, because a lot has happened in the 20 years. It's impossible to cover everything in just a short time. So definitely, we're going to have you back.
Gotta come back,
soon,
man.
and we're going to really
it's
get
a long
into
story.
Yeah. Now, what I would want to ask is, if you wanted to compare what you think people are getting value for their buck then, which I'm talking about early 2000s.
Right.
Or now in 2024 in terms of the club scene here in Atlanta?
So I've analyzed this and thought about it extremely deeply. And so it's not just the Caribbean scene, it's the entertainment scene as a whole has changed, right?
Yeah.
From clubs to lounges, from dance floors to VIP sections and sofas.
Right.
It's changed as a whole. And so from my personal experience and people that I speak to going out now, you know, being able to stand in a small section on a sofa or doing what we call seat dancing in your seat with your phone, you know, it's a totally different thing than 1,000 people jumping up, rocking together. So you tell me the difference. Right. They're being shorted by far.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you think you have a part to play in that, in terms of, you know, when you bring something new and fresh, and then people kind of then take it to an extreme, and then, you know, people kind of You know, because what I feel is that definitely a lot of the newer elements, changing of party styles started, right, with the movement at that time. What is grown to now, I think, is an over-exaggeration. Like, there's absolutely no dance floor at all.
None. Right. Zero.
You know? So I remember the days when there wasn't a VIP.
Right.
And then kind of created the VIP thing.
Right.
And
then there was only one VIP.
And there was one VIP.
Yeah, one for the artists or special guests, not for regular people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But then, like I said, right, other promoters come along now. So we make a VIP over there and VIP over there. So, you know, at some point, I think it got, it went, the monster got out of control.
Well, it was a money grab, right? Mm-hmm. So the idea is when you realize that you can sell a section, pre-sell a section, because think about this as a club owner, right? A club owner, you get your money when people show up. Mm-hmm. But pre-selling sections, you get your money up front, whether they show up or not. So as a businessman, that's a much better idea for you.
Right.
And you don't really care about the end result because you have to pay your bills.
Right.
So there's different levels, right? You have the owner, the promoter, and the DJ, right? The owner mindset is totally different than the promoter and the DJ, right? The owner wants his money.
Right.
You don't care about what goes on after that. It could be 100 people or 2 people. It's about the money.
Right.
The promoter now, the difference is before the promoter was about coming up with an enjoyable experience, right? And not necessarily trying to be a star yourself. Mm-hmm. You was trying to put together just a great event for people. Mm-hmm. Now, they only care about being a star, and that's social media. Mm-hmm. They don't care about the actual event at all, right? Because on my tail end of promoting, we brought on what we call sub-promoters.
Right.
And these were guys that they wasn't making any money. They just cared about being in the section and telling women that they were the promoter.
Right.
Right.
They had enough clout to know that they were with the people.
Right. And we didn't affect that. Social media is what made that happen, where you care more about the clout than the actual real experience. Right. And so that brings us to where we are now, where these are not really promoters that are participating. These are all sub-promoters, right? That they get a bottle in a section and to be able to tell people that it's their party, and then that's it. Right. And so now they don't care about the experience because the experience is just that one section for them. Right. It's not about the club or what's going on or whether people had fun or not. Nobody cares about that. It's about what it actually looks like on social media.
Period.
Yeah, because for you, it's whatever your phone gets.
Yeah.
Your phone is only getting your section. You don't care about what's going on over there and how well they are having fun or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It was much more a communal thing when you partied back in the day, right?
Exactly.
You know, because like you said, the VIP was real VIP, so everybody else pretty much was together. And for the DJ and the promoter, if people had a good time, they're coming back.
Right.
And that was what was the thing then, to try and you want to get them in off the line as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
Because you know the long lines and holding the line, people never like that, right?
Nobody
get them in,
Nobody.
and get the party started right away.
Right away, and keep it going.
And
And so the difference is when you're pre-selling stuff, right? That's makes it priority now. You don't really care about the experience because you don't need these people to come back. You need somebody's birthday to be next week so they can have the section and invite their people and have their people up in there. And but the problem with that animal is you have to keep on filling with brand new people all the time,
right?
Because nobody's really coming back,
right.
So it puts you in a situation where now you always feeding the dog. All the dog is hungry all the time,
right. Yeah. And the percentage of returners isn't enough to carry the weight of the expense,
right? Which now is the reason why the lounge experience has taken over, because you can't really charge people now. Because you're pre-selling, so you're not charging people at the door, and you're not getting return customers either.
Right.
So your thing is you have to let them in free and try to sell that section more than anything, and that is what changed the dynamic.
Then it cuts the promoter out too, because
Yes.
if you can't charge at the door, what's he doing?
What's the
Because
point?
he's not getting the bar.
Exactly. So the money and the music is what really changed everything, because the music is what promoted the culture and promoted the foolishness, right? Standing on the couches in the section, you're not anybody unless you're in the section. That's what the music told you. Right. So because of that, that changed the dynamic of everything. It's always about the music. The music.
People start to live what was on the record.
Yes. The music is the echo chamber of the culture and pushes it forward for the good or the bad. Yeah, man.
Well, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking with Precise Headley, a man who has a wealth of knowledge and understanding behind what it takes to create a brand, to cultivate that brand, and to develop success behind a brand. Through years of experience right here in the Atlanta, Caribbean, and mainstream.
Too many years.
Real guru to the thing, man. Real guru to the Atlanta entertainment fraternity.
Yeah, man.
One of the things you gotta realize too, even when it comes to flyer design, right? There was a signature look and style that Precise also became known for.
Yeah.
And then you would start to see that appear.
Of course.
On other flyers that wasn't done by him.
They were still in the concepts. They were still in the names. I won't say who did it. But we know these people.
Yes.
They was jacking the style for sure. Not even understanding why the style even existed, because it existed for a purpose.
And that's the thing that in working with you, especially when it comes to any artistic design.
Yeah.
There is actually thought and purpose.
Yes.
For scaling and font and color and how everything puts together and all of this. There's a lot of consideration into every element. It's not just throw it up there and let's go.
Yeah, it's marketing, right? Marketing is the psychology in order to be able to sell things. That's what it is. So for color design and the fact that people read flyers in 3 seconds, it has to hit you right away. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it, for sure.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Precise Headley and the man Buzzbrain in the building. Now, let's jump into a little bit of music news. Lady Lala Bella, you were just about to tell everybody about what's going on with the Grammy situation.
So yeah, they've already started to list the nominations for the upcoming Grammys next year. And wow, I mean, it's next year already. It's the 67th Annual Grammy Awards on November 8th, and the first round of voting kicked off on October the 4th and will continue through the 15th. I think I did see that Errol was listed as one of those nominations on the reggae side of the album, and the period of eligibility started back in September of 2024 and has a laundry list of amazing artists, including Bob Marley, One Love, music inspired by the film, The Gentleman by Romain Virgo, I Am Chippy by TJ, Never Gets Late Here by Shansia, Take It Easy by Carly Buds, See It There by Ross Shiloh, Recovery by Rising King. Did you want to name some of these amazing artists that are currently on the
Vibes
list for
Cartel,
nominations?
Spice. So all the artists, they have submitted their albums for Grammy consideration. And so this is where now everybody who does have a vote, they're trying to lobby them to listen to their project and to cast their vote. So out of the 75 albums that have been submitted, one of them will be the next year's Reggae Grammy Award winner. So congratulations. We got Ginger. He has a real good album out there. UB40 has an album that's in the mix. But that Bob Marley album, though, they had the movie. And
Big
so it's going to be hard to beat Bob. I always know when there was a Marley involved, right?
You can't win.
And this is Bob himself.
And the quality is a test to the quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of which, Buzzbrain, because quality of music, and we did hear Bounty Killer speak about quality of music for artists to make sure they have a catalog. As a upcoming artist yourself, right? In terms of your catalog of music, what are the range of your themes, and what is the music that you're really trying to reach the people with?
Well, my vibe right now is of course we know it's a fun thing, but I'm still here for give them something for work with, teach them a little. So I got this joint coming up, Wish You Luck, which is a culture type of thing, but at the same time it have my vibes, So we have that joint next, Wish You Luck, which is another look into who Boss Brain is.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, buzzing.
Yeah,
buzzing.
Yeah, Lady Lalabella, when he saw you yellow, right? Right away, he was
well buzz out.
Slime,
You see it. I said the links to the wrist, really. You see it.
Yes,
all right, I've got a hot new song. This one entitled "Kitty Cat."
Kitty Cat.
Kitty Cat.
Kitty Cat.
I wonder what that's about.
And I'm just gonna let the imagination run wild.
Right.
I'm gonna hit play. Y'all tell me what you like.
All of us
From the out to the streets.
Let me hush my motor. Excuse, if that is your weakness, why you want me to help you, sir? About bed and stick, Patrice again. So you have a weakness for sweetness. I have the sweetest. I have the sweetest. I have the sweet. So you have a weakness for sweetness. I have the sweetest. I have the sweetest. I have the sweet. So you want me back? You were all my friends. You were all you run right down to the dregs. Country girl sweet like Portugal. He wants to eat right down to the pegs. Well, at least you fit with it. Choose make you lick your fingertips. I want you leave me trembling. Keep it jumping, what I hitting it. You have a weakness for sweetness, begging for the kitty cat. You have a weakness for sweetness, begging for the. So yeah.
Lady Lalabella,
Let me hush my.
Patrice Roberts is being rude.
Bad gal thing.
I'm saying though, not that I have a problem with it at all. Please be as rude as you want. Yeah.
She's bringing that weakness for sweetness that everyone knows.
It's called the cat attack rhythm.
Yes, you see what I'm going with that now? You see what I'm going with the man, the spice them?
So, for all the dogs that chase the cat. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that part there.
That
part. Which is right.
Let's take it out. Listen, y'all. Brand new.
About bed and stick, Patrice again. So you have a weakness for sweetness. I have the sweetest. I have the sweetest. I have the sweet. So you have a weakness for sweetness. I have the sweetest. I have the sweetest. I have the sweet. So you want me back? You were all my friends. You were all you run right down to the dregs. Country girl sweet like Portugal. He wants to eat right down to the pegs. Well, at least you fit with it. Choose make you lick your fingertips. I want you leave me trembling. Keep it jumping, what I hitting it. You have a weakness for sweetness, begging for the kitty cat. You have a weakness for sweetness, begging for the. So you have a weakness for sweetness. I have the sweetest. I have the sweetest. I have it sweet. So you want to try it and groom it. How you learn all the kitty movements. Watching this man take scratch and bite. I've been up just for losing. Sometimes kitty real nice. Sometimes kitty real naughty. Sometimes kitty does run away, but kitty coming shortly. You have a weakness for sweetness, begging for the kitty cat. You have a weakness for sweetness, begging for the. So you have a weakness for sweetness. I have the sweetest. I have the sweetest. I have it sweet. So you want me back? You were all my friends. You were all you run right down to the dregs. Country girl sweet like Portugal. He wants to eat right down to the pegs. Well, at least you fit with it.
I tell you, that's an exclusive. I just got that one hot off of the press. Weakness for sweetness. Patrice.
From the makers of Cook It and all the madness.
You know, I sense a trend right there. So I see what I want. I see what them a plan for doing.
What's that?
Can't week over sweets and them thing. Then a rotten teeth thing. A rotten teeth thing. That in a way. My buzz out of that one. My buzz out of that one.
Yeah, is he supposed to be buzzing from the pollen and the nectar and all that stuff? That's what the right.
My buzz for the connection, but you see, when you get to the flavoring and them things, that we not.
Oh yeah, you like the way it tastes?
No, we not flavor. we not getting any flavoring and them things. Well, leave that to the spice people them and the flavor people them over there.
He said, true juice stay a thing.
Well, Mama can tell about the juice still. Me get the juice still.
No, precise. Tell us before we get out of here. So we're getting close to that time. Now you have P6 Brand Agency is now the new
evolution. Yeah, the evolution. Yes, man.
So tell us about P6.
Well, the idea behind it is, from back in the day, we were of course doing events, but it started with doing our own flyers, right? And this is what a lot of people don't know. The reason why other people started coming to us for design was because of our events. The events did well, so they're like, well, your event is doing good. I want my stuff to do good. I need you to do my stuff.
Right.
And it kind of evolved from there. And then we started getting sponsorship for record labels and different companies. So it created the media version. Like I told you, the original name was Extreme Entertainment.
Right.
And we added the media because the media started being big. We started doing flyers and stuff for everybody, for every type of business, promoter, just everybody. So it became Extreme Media Entertainment.
Yeah.
And, the evolution, just like the world is changing, we had to change with the times. And so we don't do events so much anymore. So the main thing is media and marketing.
Right.
And the new buzzword or the term became branding. It became, it's all about building your brand.
Right.
And so the evolution was only, necessary. And so it became P6 Brand Agency because now we do brand development for everybody, every type of business, artist, individual, everybody.
Okay. Now, we've had several conversations about marketing strategies and branding and stuff. One of the interesting things is despite people coming to an expert, right, and you have often challenges, in
absolutely.
getting to accept the expert's opinion.
Of course. Well, so our people, right? you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And this is unfortunate. Because most of us are raised from the ghetto and those type of areas, so we don't come with any kind of major business sense, right? And so business is 90% of what you should be doing, and the value and the structure and how you go about doing that is super important. But most of us don't have the understanding. We have skill and talent. Right? We cook, we draw, we dance, we sing. And from those things, we decide to, turn it into our business, but we never learned the business. Right. And so for regular business, marketing is 30% of your business. Well, it should be 30%. And for most successful companies, it is. But we don't know that.
Right.
And so we think just because we're talented, that everything is just going to fall into place. And for the most part, talent does get you somewhere, and then you hit a ceiling because business gets you the rest of the way.
Okay.
And that is what we're lacking. And because of that, we don't have the understanding and we don't value it the way it needs to be valued.
Understood. And that's why, go right ahead.
I wanted to ask about AI and your opinion of how people are approaching it in this new era of marketing and branding. Is it the smart move to jump on and try to create this own AI that is able to help you push the content? Or should you try to do grassroots and work with the resources that you have at your disposal?
Like I told you, back in the days when we first changed the name, the tagline was creators of the next big thing. So AI is everything. There's good and also there's bad, just with every technology, right? And so as an individual, it's your responsibility to understand what's next, right? Before it comes and crushes you and get rid of you and get you fired from your job, get you laid off from your job. But the best people are the people who incorporate AI in what you do. It doesn't have to be everything you do. Just use the tools to incorporate to make your life easier, right? Because that is the primary thing that it's designed for, to make your life easier. And so you have to incorporate a certain aspect of AI in everything you do to be successful. So we do it, right? For me, AI has been making my life incredibly easy. I mean, I can't talk about all the different ways we do it, but best believe I subscribe to everything, try everything, and use it to the best of my ability to do all kind of stuff. And also, right, it now opens the door to do stuff in a brand new way that you couldn't even think about before. You could type and it'll draw a picture. It'll create a video for you. The days of just making flyers, we had to scan and cut out pictures of females and stockpile them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to use them one day. Now, if you saw the last flyer that I just showed you, I typed in Caribbean female drinking a margarita with a brown backdrop, and it drew it for me.
Bam. Just like that.
Just like that. I mean, it's the one way to kind of figure it out. The days of crate carrying is a DJ. You walk into the spot with 6 crates, and you have to bring 3 of your friends to bring your crates. And you got your turntables with your flight cases and stuff like that. But now you can walk with your laptop.
Yeah.
That's what AI is now compared to what you had to do before. Yeah, man.
Good analogy.
Yeah. The way of the future, right? Use the tools that are available to you.
Or get left behind.
Straight up.
People will tell you are the guru for entertainment, you know, when they take notes.
Okay, there you have it. So, Buzzbrain, go ahead and let everybody know how they can follow you, how they can support your music, get in contact with you. If they're producers, promoters, anybody want to reach out, go ahead and give them all the info for me real quick.
Well, there's one Buzzbrain Music, IG, one Buzzbrain Music, Facebook, Buzzbrain on YouTube and wherever else. It's have to have the buzz in there.
As long as it's buzzing.
Yeah, that's what's
there you go. Precise, let everybody know how they can reach out to you and get in contact with the P6 Branding Agency.
Yes, you said it right there. It's the website is p6brandagency.com. Everything is spelled normal, no Negro spellings, and you can find us on all social media with the same exact name, P6 Brand Agency. Because I mean, you know, again, in building your brand, you have to make it simple and plain and easy for people to find you, right? And then me personally, my name is spelled Presise, and my website is precise.biz, and you could just Google me, man. I'm everywhere.
Google.
Yes, man.
Google. Lady Lalabella.
The mogul is in the building, so good to see you too, Buzzbrain. And I don't know, say, y'all hold it down on the set.
Give thanks.
You know, like Papa said, family. We say family.
There you go. We have some birthdays. We had some birthdays to shout out. I got to say, on the 2nd of October, shout outs to Dad. My dad celebrated his, I believe, 72nd. Make sure I got
big
those numbers right.
General.
But big ups, Dad.
My birthday was yesterday.
And, you know, he couldn't wait for me to say, make sure. I was trying to come down the line, you know, start at the 2nd and make the way. Precise, happy belated birthday, my brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Blessed, brother.
Yeah. Grown and sexy, man.
It's all about the Libra love, yeah?
Yeah, man. Best sign of all signs, Libra, for sure.
You said that part.
Shout outs to my cousin Kimberly as well, celebrating his birthday. Yeah. And Patsy, and big up yourself celebrating the birthday today. Family, you know, you got to shout out the family.
Big
you know. And of course, in our reggae music family, today Josie Wales is celebrating a birthday, and also Adrenaline.
On the 9th is none other than Inni Kamosi. And on the 10th is Chronix, Dave Barker, Kamar Thomas, also known as Junior Pinchers, and Samantha J.
And on the 11th, it's Jack Yor and Juju Blood, Junior Ree's son, celebrating his birthday on the 11th. On the 12th, it's all about Tonton David and Linval Thompson, celebrating birthdays on the 12th.
And on the 14th is Deli Ranks and Siobhan Clayton.
Look at these Libras, man. I told you.
I tell you.
Energy.
Yeah, man.
Some great folks. So for everybody who's celebrating a birthday out there, big up yourself.
Big up.
Many more returns of the day. As always, please continue to follow, like, and share the program. Yeah, comment, give us your feedback. And like we always ask you, don't keep us a secret to yourself. Share.
Make sure the boss gets share about the place, man. I'm have to keep on the boss up,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Next week, same time, same place. This is the Island Heat Show right here on APAP Radio.
Oh.
Island Heat Caribbean Show. APAP Radio. Keep it locked. From yard to the street.